Welcome to the JurryRigged hosted by WhiteLightningTwister. I hope you're here to enjoy the video, because that's what I made it for, to make sure you have a fun time and enjoy yourself. Hey, on Viaduct, the teams are ready, but we'll ask one thing of the teams. Scream in the chat what you guys want to be referred as. Just type madly. So that way at least one of the teams will get there faster. Looks like it's an equal mass on the point, though there's more blue showing up than red. Looks like red team's got a nice strong grip on the point so far. Blue team has been utterly decimated. It seems like red team has adopted the strategy: if one engineer is good, 5 more are better. Not to mention the same thing for demo knights. Or demo men at this point. And snipers. Tanked Up runs into a literal horde of mini-sentries and gets gunned down by sentries and shotguns. Poor bastard. The mass mini-sentry wars will end this fight for generations. I need to turn myself down a little bit. That's it, we don't get too much of a leak. Seems like the team is going. It seems like the fights have been going well right now. The red is a fucking incredible. Oh no, poor Captain Fluffy decloaks in the middle of a bunch of blues and just gets destroyed. Reds are surprisingly holding the point very well, but then suddenly lots of snipers show up and kill everyone, not to mention the spies. Ah yes, the great old countered engineer, rockets and soldiers and direct hits, raining from the sky. Autark has gotten sick of this shit and has gone soldier, showing all the engineers who's boss. But then suddenly a random Romka appears and dies in front of him. He completely misses it. Somehow Tanked Up just manages to completely miss Fasto and lets him escape. Looks like the red team are trying to recontest the point after losing it, but they have gotten a size. Oh, there goes Hina. Oh, there goes everyone. There's bloody bits everywhere. The point is just a literal bloodfest right now of death and carnage. Fasto runs into a spy, but isn't sure if he's dead or not, just assumes he is. Suddenly a direct hit lands on top of Fasto, getting one shot in. Second shot misses. Deebs is forced to flee for his life and gets killed by a critical hit from the scorch shot. Oh, spy action over here. I need to pause this for a second. Oh, freezing. Sorry about that. I had to temporarily stop the video because I was lagging. But either way, red team is still holding the point, even though we left on a bad note. Red is doing surprisingly well with like a horde of mini-sentries. I would never expect something like this to usually work. But like, blue team just fucking knows nothing of how to counter this. Cancer. It's just, no one would ever expect like 5 mini-sentries on the point with a bunch of shotgun-toting engineers. And red team bags the first victory surprisingly well with what they had. Looks like we got clones on the point here. And the teams are reset for round 2. Okay, here comes out the first rollouts from either team. And the question is, who will get there first? First person to touch the point gets a sticky. Looks like it's an equal match at this moment, but Hina's the first one onto the point and gets his head or her head blown to bits by the enemy sniper. Deebs is taking names right now, looking for victims but gets set on fire. Friendly Pyro completely ignores to help his teammate. And the mini-sentry aids have returned. Looks like mini-sentries will be our new masters at this rate. If red team wins this round, we're going to have to call a scramble. So far, I've noticed only one person has a Dom. That seems to be mass here. Looks like Daemon there overextending himself, running into a direct hit. He's unable to fight. Red is just like unstoppable with this mass mini sentry. Come on, blue team, get your shit back together. Actually win this. This is like getting fucking ridiculous. This shouldn't even be able to happen. It seems like most of the red attackers have been killed off, and blue team is finally pushing up forward, but not very well. Looks like Steve and D lost the Phlogistonator fight with... who's this? Oh, Romkey just gets shot in the back by Deebs, I'm pretty sure that was. Who then got killed by Captain Fluffy just a second too late, and he could have made it to safety. Mass has currently got the highest doms, which means he has the Domination Crown. Which basically means he's a bigger badass than all of you, which means you need to beat him at this, right now. Which basically means after that, you need to keep killing people, and keep killing people, and get a domination. It seems like Red Team has already found this idea pretty well. They're currently just DMing the enemy team right now. If you don't know what DMing means, it basically means death matching the enemy. They're not even bothering to capture the point or defend the point anymore, they're just concerned with getting more doms. Look at them. The kill feed is just full of blue death. Blue is just unable to beat this. Not even their million spies and demos can do anything. These sentries are called mini-sentries, little abominations from hell. Tanked Up tries to use the ultimate old strategy of Demo Pan, and it doesn't work. Being filled with lead. More mini-sentries are being deployed by the minute. This is horrifying, getting scary, and effective at the same time. There's just blue corpses litter the ground. There's just body parts and things everywhere. The DM is going up everywhere. No one cares about actually playing the objective. They're more concerned about getting dominations. Looks like Ivan here, or Zydran, fuck, looked at that wrong. Zydran here found himself a teleport to camp. Question is, did he find any victims yet? I don't think he did. He does manage to kill it before the end, though. Okay, someone in the game has to call a scramble, or just auto scramble. Was that an auto scramble? Blue team just got fucking destroyed. Pretty embarrassing, but it seems like the teams have been somewhat balanced. Clay, did I just see what I think I saw, Clay? Looks like no one showed up into the point yet. First rollout seems to be from blue. Not so much red. Blue and red have combined onto the point to make a nasty purple looking color as they send body parts and blood everywhere. Hina's attempting to rain death down onto the point, not doing particularly well, and she's forced to retreat. Blue team have got an iron grip on this point. They are just like the Russian Union. They will not let go when they see fresh meat they can bring into their little houses. Barthel doesn't even realize someone's shooting at him until like he just misses all of his shots and has to reload. That's pretty impressive. It's pretty impressive. You do realize, Barthel, you can just put a teleport up there. The normal way. Romka looks like he's eaten a bit, or bitten off a bit too much that he can chew right now, and is trying to run away while living. He's pretty close to burning out, though. 10, 7... Oh, he survived on 7 health. He's doing a trumpet, too. Look at you, stupid moron. Do a trumpet for yourself. That's on video, too. Look at him. He's, like, rewarding his stupidity with a coffee. Seems like Red Team has finally gotten their shit back together. Daemon, though, doesn't seem to care. He's just taunting on the point. Oh, Red suddenly, the attack of the mass Red spies kill like 2 or 3 people. But one goes down, apparently. The other one escapes to live, I think. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. Seems like Red Team's new policy is mass spy. Would this work? I'm not too sure. Though Blue Team seem to have a very good composition right now. Romka on the lookout for fresh victims right now. He seems to have spotted someone, but nearly died in the process by random fire. Well, this is what I'm trying to say is that they're shooting randomly. That's not the point, though. Seems like Red Team is finally coalesced into a team and are pushing properly with rockets and a medic. Or in this case, soldiers. Don't mean rockets. Fuck, can't speak English today. Do you hear that? 50 seconds left. You better get pushing, Red Team, or this is over. Red Team, I just have nothing to say. This is just embarrassing. And for some reason, Mass is still holding domination crown right now. He's got the most arms. Oh, is it true? Red Team have actually pushed, but completely forgotten the fucking objective. And then fall back immediately, having realized they overextended and all died. Fasto's literally the only person on point, or near the point, who could possibly make a difference. Jump onto the point. Nobody massed onto the point, and that's it. Someone vote for a new map in, well, the vote system. Apart from that, I think this is like the first 3 rounds. Went surprisingly well. So we're going to croissant. Looks like teams are rolling out again. Red versus blue. Hopefully this time we'll get some more fair game. Teams show up onto the point. Red seems to be the first responders this time. And are immediately trying to lock down the incoming blues, slaughtering them on the right side. But then suddenly, mini-sentries everywhere from blue team. The combo engineer team manages to completely distract Fasto, but accomplishing not very much in the process. Poor fucking Zydra just takes out the pathetic excuse known as Deebs, not even looking behind him. Captain Fluffy returns looking for Deebs, but look, he's dead on the floor! Deebs, look at all these people you're letting die! You should stop being dead. Medics aren't supposed to be dead, they're supposed to be helping their team. Blue has just quickly pushed out and taken the advantage. Looks like Blue is now firmly in control of the middle point with their mass mini-sentries. I just missed that, but I saw it through the wall. Fasto got killed by an arrow, apparently. Mario gets blown to shit. His shotgun left behind is the only memento he existed. And then Red Team realizes their mistake of the mass mini-sentries on point as they try to push forward. Captain Fluffy leading the charge. Somehow, everyone missing the fucking sniper behind them, trying to kill the medic. Blue Team is pushing forward into the red position. Captain Fluffy just gets fucking destroyed, with like no chance to live. Fast is pushing up with his team now, what little of them are in the area. Red, the entire force of Blue Team is on point right now. Deebs lets Fasto die and pops an Uber on someone that's completely ineffective since they have a pyro on point. The entire red push just fucking crumbles. Look at it, it's just all over the place in body parts. And there's Deebs, just fucked up again. Deebs, you're the medic. You're not supposed to want to just leave corpses everywhere. You're supposed to be one that runs away when you realize everything's gone horribly wrong and you cry. And then blame team. Because blaming the team is obviously better than yourself. Apparently Tanked Up's eating beautiful cookies. Ooh, Captain Fluffy and Fast are on one domination right now. So they're sharing that with Mass. That's like, they've broken the crown into 3 pieces right now and are all sharing it. Come on, Faster, get those doms. You need another one to get the crown for yourself. Just the entire red attack team just gets fucking destroyed. Enemy buff banner coming in, making it impossible to push properly. But you hear that call out from the medic, Uber ready. Deebs, for some reason, stops healing and runs forward by himself into the point without his heal target, wasting valuable seconds of his Uber. This leading to his inevitable demise and the failure that he just realized he wasted a good chunk of his Uber for nothing. Oh, Stephen D. I just saw that. You need counseling after just being destroyed by Sidran. Seems like Tanktop is trying to be brave, but then realizes that's impossible when there's an army of cancer on the point. The mass mini-sentries is working surprisingly well. With 11 seconds left. Red team better fucking do something, or it's just over. Surprise rocket jump in from Fluffy, but it's meaningless, and it's over. You see there in the bottom right there. If I'm gonna credit anyone for like the most effective defense, it's gonna probably be the game's engineers. That is like just fucking ridiculous. I need to add a new counter at the end and just call it the cancer bar, and just mini sentries will be in there. Oh, Mario does have two.
Da 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 da. Come sing with me. Da 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 da.